Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I remain your girl Adeola Oni Cake. You want to know the easiest way to use silicone molds? Then keep watching. I have here my box of silicone molds. I keep my silicone molds in a box. It comes in different sizes, different designs. They are really nice to work with. I'm showing you the different designs of silicone molds that I have, different sizes. This is big, like a bracelet or crown. That's another design like a crown. I have other designs. I have the ones that are like brooches. I'm showing you, this is a bigger one, as border molds, as leaves or flowers for the sides of your cakes. Molds basically comes in different sizes and different designs and different shapes. This one is like a border mold, and I have the ones for bowls. I have this one that looks like a brooch or like earring or charm design. Then this other one is for wood back effect mold. I just got this because I made a wood back cake. Okay, so that's it about silicone molds, different designs. So I need my shortening. I have my shortening in that container. This is my fondant. Okay, so I'm going to be working with one of the silicone molds. Let's work with this one. So first thing first, I'm going to put shortening in my mold. Just a little shortening. A little goes a long way. So I'm just going to put the shortening in my mold first, and I'm going to go in with my fondant next. So I just try to make sure that the shortening goes to all parts, and then I'll take a little fondant that I know would be enough for that mold. Okay, I'm just going to knead it and make sure that it is neat because I want my mold to come out neat. I form it into a sausage. I'm so sorry you're not seeing that. And I'm going to put that into my mold. Can you see I formed this into a sausage? I'll put shortening in my finger so that it doesn't stick to the fondant. So I'll press it down. That's all. I'm not going to be using rolling pin or anything. I'm just going to use my fingers, turn it the other way so that I can conveniently press in my fondant into the mold. So I'm going to be doing this and making sure that my fondant doesn't go outside of the design. This way I don't need to trim anything with craft knife when I'm done. I'm just going to have my perfect design. So I keep pushing my fondant into the mold design, keep pushing it and keep making the edges clean, making sure that I don't have fondant at the outer part. Once I'm done, I cut out the excess fondant. Can you see that I don't have anyone on the sides? I have all of them inside the design just exactly as it is, right? Then I adjust it to see if there's anyone coming out, and I put it in. It's just going to be within the space of the design that the mold is going to give me. I flatten the top, make sure it's not too bulky. Flatten the top like that. Okay, and then I turn it upside down to remove my fondant. I just use my finger to pop out the corner. If it's trying to be difficult to remove, I pop out the corner that way, and then I turn it upside down and I gently peel off my fondant off the mold, right? And I have that pretty. Can you see how simple and easy it is? So I'm going to do another one. Let's do another one so that I can show you. Let's do something else. Okay, let's do this one that has like a rose design and leaf. I'm going to make my fondant neat as well, just like the first time. Knead it together, make it neat, because if it's not neat, is the same design is going to give you. Just the way you put your fondant in is what to give you. So try to make your fondant neat from the start. Roll it into a sausage, just like the same thing we did at the first time. Roll it into a sausage like this and put it into the mold. First thing first, don't forget to put your shortening. if you don't put your shortening, your fondant would probably stick into your fondant mold. So you need to go in with the shortening first. Put the shortening generously, and it shouldn't be too much. Just make sure that every corner has the shortening, right? And gently put in your fondant. I'm so sorry my camera angle wasn't taking this, but I'm just pushing the fondant into the mold just like the first time. Okay, so push the fondant into the mold, push it neatly, and try to make sure that it doesn't go out of the design. My fondant is just going to be in the design that the mold is giving me. Okay, can you see that? So I'm just going to push my fondant into the mold. Like I said, I'm not using rolling pin, I'm not using craft knife. It's just my finger, my mold, and my fondant. So I'm just going to push it in and make sure that my fondant is not going outside of the design box that the mold is going to give to us. It's not going outside of the design. So I keep pushing it. If I have excess, I cut it off like that. So cut off the excess, and then I'm going to adjust it and see if any part is popping out. It is necessary that you put shortening in your finger so that you can work conveniently. I've turned it upside down now, and can you see the way it came off easily because I have shortening in my mold? Can you see that? Gently lift it up and use. Most times I leave my fondant mold for like a few seconds to firm up a bit before I lift it up so that it doesn't shape. Okay, so let's do this smaller one that looks like a brooch. Shortening first as usual. I go in with my shortening first, rub it on it. Then for this particular mold now, I'm going to just form a small sausage. So try to take little fondant that is enough. Sometimes you don't even need to have excess, just a little fondant that you know will be enough for the mold you are working with. I push it in, push in all the designs. If I have excess, I cut it off. Can you see? I use my fingers to push in the design. If I have excess, I cut it off. If there is any excess, I cut it off just like that. Make sure that my fondant is within the design space of the mold. I go around the corners and push all the corners in. Make sure that my fondant is just within that design like that. Turn it upside down and gently bring out my fondant design like so. Can you see how easy it is? Very, very easy. I don't need to bring out my fondant mold from the mold and then try to trim. Let's go on the last one. Let's do one more. This is a smaller mold. This is a square mold that has like different flower designs or brooches designs. So I'm just going to take a little round fondant that is enough for just that hole. Because I don't want it to be bulky, I can still cut out the excess. I just cut out that excess. So I push it in well, go to the corners, make sure that no fondant is not going outside of the design corner like other ones. Turn it upside down and gently peel it up. So that's it. That's the simple way to work with fondant silicone molds. That's the easiest way. Very simple, no stress. Can you see how it was easy for me to lift up that fondant because it has stayed a few minutes? So look at all the designs that I've used. Look at my molds looking so pretty. Follow me on Instagram, guys, at BAKINGWITHADEOLA, and all my fondant molds are from JP Cake Supplies. I'll put it in the description box. If you need to purchase your fondant molds, you can get it from JP Cake Supplies. Right, this one from this design, and the brooch one, the one that has the flowers, and the other ones. Pretty. So guys, you can tag me in your creations on Instagram at BAKINGWITHADEOLA when you make your fondant molds. This is the easiest way, and I hope that you enjoyed my video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.